Hi Cindy, I'm interested in investing in KLCC. Can we discuss how to get started? Here's one of the most common messages I receive from overseas, and to be honest, many overseas buyers have no idea where to begin. Should I fly to Malaysia before choosing a property? Which area is actually suitable for me? How many projects should I view? How does the payment process work? And even more questions. Hello everyone, I'm Cindy. Today, I want to bring you through the complete property buying journey in Malaysia, from the very first enquiry all the way until key collection, and even what happens after that. So if you are planning to buy your first property in Malaysia, I highly recommend staying with me. By the end of this video, you will have a much clearer understanding of how the entire buying process works, what you should prepare at every stage, and what to expect from the moment you inquire until the day you officially become a property owner in Malaysia. Let's start. The first thing I normally do isn't recommending a property first. Instead, I first want to understand what you are actually looking for. Before we move forward, these are usually the questions I will ask. First one, will you be purchasing with cash or bank financing? Second, are you only interested in KLCC and the Golden Triangle, or are you open to suburban locations or other parts of Kuala Lumpur as well? Third, do you prefer completed properties or are under construction projects also fine? Fourth, how many bedrooms do you need? Fifth, are you looking for a holiday home that can also operate as Airbnb, a property for your own stay, or purely a long-term rental investment? Sixth, if it's for investment, would you prefer someone to manage the property after you get the key? This question helped me understand your objective before we even start talking about projects. Once I understand your requirements, we will start narrowing down the options. Instead of showing every properties in Kuala Lumpur, I usually shortlist a few that genuinely suit your budget, lifestyle, and investment goals. Sometimes buyers come to me with 10 or even more projects they have found online. After analyzing the pros and cons together, we usually narrow that down to just 2 to 4 serious options. I believe it's much better to compare a few suitable projects rather than wasting time to see everything available in the market, right? If you're still overseas, there's no need to fly over immediately. Most of our discussion actually start through WhatsApp or Zoom call first. We will go through floor plans, layout, pricing, surrounding developments, potential rental demand, and most importantly, the advantages and disadvantages of each project. I always make sure my buyers understand both the strength and the weaknesses before making any decision. Because there isn't a perfect property, there's only a property that's most suitable for your own objective. Now, once you have shortlisted the properties, it's time to arrange a site visit or video call properties walkthrough if you're not here in Malaysia. Personally, I recommend viewing no more than 4 projects in one day. Many buyers think viewing more projects is actually better, but in reality, after the 5th or 6th project, you will realize the property are starting to look more or less the same. Layouts become confusing, facilities start mixing together, and by the end of the day, it's actually quite difficult to remember all the information in your mind. That's why I always suggest investors a smaller number of quality viewings. During the visit, I would suggest to spend time around the neighborhood area, understanding the accessibility, the market potential for the area, either on a long-term gain or for rental purposes. After the site visit, there's no pressure to make a decision immediately. I normally encourage buyers to take some time to digest everything they have seen with me. Sometimes, we will revisit 1 or 2 more projects again if buyers want a better clarity. We will also go through the full purchase cost, ongoing holding costs, maintenance fee, quick rent, assessment tax, and other expenses together. Once everything is clear, I'll prepare the quotation for the selected unit together with the estimated overall purchase cost. Once you have decided on the property, the booking process begins. If it's a new launch, the booking fee is paid directly to the developer. Depending on the project, this may be 5,000, 20,000, or sometimes a percentage of the purchase price. For completed secondary properties, the booking fee is usually 3% of the agreed selling price. This payment is made to the registered real estate agency as a stakeholder. Before making payment, I always recommend verifying that your real estate negotiator is registered with LPPEH. After that, the agent will prepare the letter of offer for the purchase. If you are applying for a housing loan, I will introduce you to the bankers who can assist with your financing application. If you are purchasing with cash, we will proceed directly towards preparing the sale and purchase agreement. At the same time, I will recommend experienced property lawyers to represent you throughout the transaction. Before proceeding, your lawyer will also prepare a legal fee quotation for your review. Just to give you a rough idea, if you are purchasing a property price at around 1 million, the SPA legal fee is approximately 11,250, while 2 million, the SPA legal fee is approximately 21,250. These figures are only a general guideline, and your lawyer will always provide the exact quotation breakdown before you even proceed. SPA stands for Sales and Purchase Agreement. This is the legal agreement between the buyer and the seller. Once the SPA is signed, buyers will prepare the balance to complete the first 10% payment together with the legal fees. If you are overseas, don't worry. The documents can be couriered directly to your home address. Your lawyer will then arrange a virtual meeting to explain every document before you sign. Once completed, you will courier everything back to Malaysia for stamping. After the SPA has been stamped, overseas buyers may also proceed to open a Malaysia bank account using the stamped SPA together with their passport copy. Having a local bank account will make future payments and property-related transactions much more convenient. After the SPA is signed, your lawyer will apply for State Authority Consent, commonly known as Foreigner Consent. For many new launch projects, developers absorb this application cost. For secondary properties, buyers normally pay the application fee, which is around 2,000 ringgit Malaysia. The approval process generally takes around 1 to 2 months. Once a foreigner consent has been approved, buyers will need to prepare the remaining 90% balance purchase price within 3 months and can be arranged by multiple payments. During the same period, lawyer will also arrange the Memorandum of Transfer, so-called MOT or stamp duty. This is the legal process that officially transfers ownership into your name. Once the seller receives the full purchase price, vacant possession and the property keys are usually delivered within 5 working days. The seller's lawyer will also release the original strata title. Your representative lawyer will then complete the registration of ownership with the land office, and the registered strata title is typically issued within the following couple of months. During the handover, if you are unable to travel to Malaysia, you may appoint me to collect the keys on your behalf. I can also help coordinate deep cleaning, advise on electricity registration under TNB, and guide you through the building management handover process. This is actually where many people think my job ends, but for me, it's only the beginning. If you're planning to move in, I can recommend renovation contractors, interior designers, and help you prepare your property before you even move in. If this is an investment property, I can assist with furnishing, tenant sourcing, and property management services if required by you. Every buyer has different objectives. Some are buying for retirement, some are buying as a holiday home, others are building a long-term investment portfolio. So rather than pushing one particular project, I believe my role is to first understand your goal, then help you shortlist the property that genuinely fits your plan. At the end of the day, buying a property is a long-term decision. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any question about buying property in Malaysia, feel free to connect with me. I promise to give you my best service. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.